Hi everyone, it's Joe from KC here. In our previous videos, we looked at our location and bin setup for manufacturing. Across this series, I'll be showing you how we can use Business Central to manufacture 4 component items into a table. In this video, I'll be going into my item setup. So let's begin by going into BC and opening our items. So as I mentioned, we're going to have 4 component items that we want to manufacture into a table. And we can see that the first 4 items I've got here are what we'll be using as components. So let's open up one of these components and see how it's set up. So there isn't much set up for component items. We can see it has all the usual items set up, like an item number, description, and unit of measure. And if we scroll down, we can see I have the general product posting group and the inventory posting group set to raw material. But you can choose any posting groups that work for your business. A product doesn't even have to be a raw material to be used as a component. It could also be a previously manufactured good, but I've kept them labeled this way to keep it obvious for this demo. One thing that is important is our replenishment system. So all of my component items I have set to purchase, and this means that our component items will be purchased rather than being manufactured. You will see our other option on the finished item. I've also got my flushing method set to manual for this demo, but I hope to post videos in future showing the other options, as this affects posting and consumption behaviors during manufacturing. So now let's have a look at our finished item, the table, and we can see how it differs in setup. Immediately you can tell this is a manufactured good from the fact that the production BOM number and routing number field are filled in for this item. I'll explain these later on. So let's go into table. So first of all, it has all the usual item fields filled in, same as the components. And if we go down to our general product posting group and inventory posting group, you can see I've got them set to retail and resale. And this is because our item, the table, will be a product that we sell once it's in stock. If we then scroll down to replenishment system, you can see I've got it set to production order rather than purchase. And this means that this item will be manufactured, not purchased. And if we were to use the Business Central planning functionality, it would suggest manufacturing this item rather than purchasing it. We then have our manufacturing policy, and I have it set to made to stock. And this means if we were using the planning functionality, the item would be suggested to be manufactured when the stock dropped below a certain level. Our other option would be make to order, and this means the system would suggest that we manufacture this item only when a customer orders it. As we won't be using the planning functionality in this demo, this doesn't matter to us, so I'd leave it on made to stock. Also got my flushing method set to manual again. Finally, we have our routing number and our bill of materials number. Now, every manufactured item needs a BOM and a routing, and these are the ingredients and instructions required to make the finished good. I'm going to show you the setup for a BOM and a routing in the following videos in this series.